Welcome back everyone, I'm Cape-Based Games and this is EVE Online. I'm in my Vargur. As you can see behind me there are stained glass windows, so that means it's time to continue with the Amarr Epic Arc. At the end of the previous episode, I was off looting the final room in the previous mission to pick up all these tags, and in total we got 32.9 million worth of these tags, which was nice. And before we completed that mission and accepted the last one, I have between episodes flown the 6 jumps to the next agent. This is the next agent here. So if we talk to our previous agent, he will let us accept this mission to come and see this guy remotely, and we are being paid 1 million ISK if we do that, with another 1.18 if we do it within 6 hours. I don't think it's going to take me 6 hours to double click on this button here and talk to this guy, so let's accept this and then clicky click. Here we are, mission done in about 6 seconds, never mind 6 hours, and this is the beginning of the next chapter of the Epic Arc. It's the first time we've spoken to a new agent, and this agent says, Sansha's nation is targeting House Miyan. Why? Miyan is a fool, yes, but the Sansha are unlikely to care about an ineffectual noble like him. The other holders, however, are sharks. They can smell weakness. Miyan has already lost about half of his domains back in YC 110. The holders are just circling, waiting for their chance to take another bite out of him. If it wasn't for the efforts of Lord Miyan's staff, he'd be dead already. His current security chief, Rif Haiban, is a smart but sceptical man and difficult to sway. Head over to Miyan's manor and convince Haiban that the Sansha are targeting Miyan directly. His help and trust would be invaluable. Right, so we're helping out Lord House Miyan, and we're off to speak to his head of security and warn him that stuff is getting serious. We're getting paid 1 million ISK for doing this, and we're getting paid 1.7 more if we do it within 6 hours. It's in this system, which is nice, and we have a little bit of background towards Lord Miyan. It says, even though many slaveholder titles extend back thousands of years, the position is a precarious one. Families wax and wane over the centuries. Most families realise the rule of fools is inevitable. All they can do is hope too much damage isn't done before a proper ruler can ascend to the throne. House Miyan has ruled much of the Jotari constellation for centuries. Miyan grew to be one of the top slaveholder houses, rivaling Corazor in local influence. In YC 109, Lord Miyan died and passed his title to his only son, House Miyan. House is considered a dolt, accused of being more likely to make a pass at subordinate holders' wives then realise his chief advisor is dipping into senility. Lord Iraj Darabi, a minor but well-expected neighbouring holder, used Suraj's unpopularity and foolishness to his own advantage. In YC 110, he annexed 2 of the systems under House Miyan control for himself, sparking a minor conflict between the 2 houses. In the end, Darabi's superior commanders and advisors forced Miyan to surrender. So far, Miyan has managed to hold on to his remaining lands. Okay, so House Miyan is very much a house on the decline. Neighbours are taking bites out of them, and now it seems that the Sansha are looking to finish them off as well. So let's accept and see what awaits us in this mission.
Warp drive.
Let's warp to the mission location, and on the way we'll turn everything on and hope that we don't land right in the middle of a big ball of bad guys, because that would be bad. We are only supposed to be warning their head of security that the Sansha are on the rampage and appear to be targeting House Miyan. We'll see what happens. And we have a pop-up. And this is the head of security. It says, did Jick send you? I told them that those were just isolated incidents. If the Sansha were targeting Lord Miyan, I think I'd know about it. Whoa, uh-oh. I didn't do that. I did not blow up that security station. Okay, the Sansha are here. And he's like, what the hell? Okay, so he thinks that we brought the Sansha here. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm leaving with my micro jump drive. I'm getting out of range of these guys. Let's go. Okay, so as soon as we showed up to warn them that the Sansha were coming for them, the Sansha came for them. And he thinks we were sent by the neighbour, Lord Jick, but we weren't. We were sent by the Ministry of Internal Order. MIO. Okay, and more bad guys have spawned in. Luckily for us, it's just battle cruisers who are a lot easier to kill than these elite cruisers are. So I think we'll blap the battle cruisers as soon as this first cruiser dies. Yep, that's going down fast. Oh, looks like timed spawns, because he spawned before I killed something. Frigates next after the battle cruisers. Come on, there we go. Good. One more frigate to go. Excellent. Oh, that's spawned in more bad guys, but they're quite far away. They're the other side of the ruined station, so we'll just shoot the ones that are closest. And that will give us a chance to get rid of the battleships as well. Jolly good. Right, one more elite cruiser to go. Then we'll get rid of the initial battleships and then the reinforcement group. Alright, good. And these guys are slowly crawling within target range, which is fine by me. As long as they don't get within about 60 kilometers, because that seems to be the range at which they start using their tracking disruptors. If they get within 30, they'll start using their onboard energy nukes, and that would be bad times for us. And we really have no excuse to be caught by that. I mean, if someone gets close, we can turn Bastion off and just micro jump drive away. There we go. Back onto... Right, let's just reload. And this Tyrant is still on approach, which is great. Right, let's wipe out this next lot of elite cruisers. And as soon as we attack that, more battle cruisers have spawned in, but that's okay. I do not mind having more targets to destroy, especially not when they're that far away. That is absolutely fine by me. They're so far away, they're actually outside targeting range. But I'm sure by the time we've killed everything else, they'll have moved within target range. Well, that one has already, so that's good. Can you even hear my guns firing? Very quiet. I do not have quieter weapon sounds enabled. So this is just how weak and pathetic the new weapon sounds are. Oh dear. Biggest artillery you can fit to a battleship and it sounds like a silenced rifle. Absolutely appalling. I think these guys are at such long range, I'm going to put the optimal range script in just to extend the fall off. Oh, and more bad guys have appeared. Oh, that's okay. I've just demolished these battle cruisers. Sometimes it's difficult to know whether it's best to have more tracking or to extend your fall off. As we know, things closer to you take more damage, they're easier to hit because of tracking. So is extending our fall off range to 146 and bringing them closer within that better than having better tracking? Difficult to tell. Who's the closest? Surprisingly, this frigate. And it's on direct approach, so we should be able to pop it. There we go. Should be able to hit these things. They're all on direct approach. We have extended our fall off range and more have just spawned in. I think we'll just take them in distance order no matter what they are. Don't think we need to worry about splitting off cruisers and battleships. I'll just hit everything in distance order. Another reload required. Oh, that went down just fine. Will there be any more spawns? That is the question. I'm not sure if these spawns have been timed or whether it's been an attacked spawner. Because things have been showing up not when something has died, but as soon as we shot at something. So there's been aggression spawners in this, or possibly timed, I'm not sure. Alright, well apparently that's the end of the mission. We'll just blow up this battle cruiser, then we'll speak to this guy. And the head of security says, "Fine, Jick has my support, but if I find out this is a trick, you will think the Empress herself slapped you down." Okay, and apparently we can speak to the agent and we can complete this remotely, so let's do that. Reload my guns, turn Bastion off, and his reaction is, "The Sansha attacked. The Empress's grace upon us, friend. If we weren't going to kill every one of them, I give whoever ordered that Sansha attack a medal. Because it's them, the Sansha, showing up right when we warned them that Sansha were coming, kind of led credence to our claims that the Sansha were coming. So, as he says, the head of security is going to work with Jick immediately, which is great. No more convincing needed doing. And the next mission is Longing Leman. House Miyan has a lot of people who hate him. They want him dead, want his land, or just want to embarrass him. Some of these people are more powerful than others. It will take a while to investigate them all. First up is Lady Tamari Jariza. Among slaveholders, she's a nobody. She doesn't even technically loan any land holdings, just a small floating citadel in Amdanen, granted to her 5 times great-grandfather for exceptional service in putting down a slave rebellion. Unlike her ancestors, Lady Jazira actually has ambitions. Unfortunately for her, she is not taken very seriously. She's attempted to prove her standing through most of the common channels, ranging from patronage to marriage. She's even tried to court Lord Miyan numerous times, but she has thus far been unsuccessful. It's for this reason that she's on the suspect list. She has motive, but I need to know if she's had the means and the opportunity. I need you to hack the encrypted communications array in her territory. This should provide you with logs of all the communications and transactions in recent weeks. Bring these logs back to me. Okay. Now we did say hack, but on the right hand panel, the mission is not saying that we need to have a hacking module. So I don't know what we're supposed to... It does say hack Lady Jazira's encrypted communications array, return the logs found therein. So that makes me think we're going to need a hacking tool. And it doesn't say whether it's relic or data. I'm going to guess it's data, and I think what we'll do is it will take off the shield boost amp. And the shield boosting will go down to only 398 hit points a second. But it will give us the chance to hack it, and it's the only negative it's going to give us on the fit. It is one jump over. We're getting paid 1 million ISK for doing this, with another just over 2 million if you do it within 6 hours. So we'll accept this mission. Let's dock at the nearest station, refit,
warp drive active,
and then go and hack that whatever it is. I am assuming it's going to be a data analyzer, because it said encrypted communications array. And that's the kind of things that you find in data sites. I could very well be wrong. And the other problem we might have in this mission is that if it drops us into a big ball of enemies, we'll have to clear the field before we hack. Because obviously we can't sit still and hack and be energy neutralised and tracking disrupted. That would be bad times.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, one quick refit and then we'll go. Unfit that. Put this on. Pick that up. Put it in cargo. Alright, let's go. I really don't hope I need a massive tank for this. We shall find out.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we made it into the next system.
Warp drive active.
We're on the way to the mission. Let's just turn everything on. Let's unload the tracking computer. I assume that all these Panther people are part of the same corp. Yep. Could be gankers. May need to watch out. And of course there's a massive ball of enemies. But they are at quite a nice range. So I'm just going to Bastion up. Outpost Defender. What are these? These look like... I don't know. Spider drones, maybe? They're fighter drones. That doesn't sound nice. I'm not sure. I wanted to aggress these guys, but too late. I already have. Right, let's stop shooting at the frigates and start shooting at these fighter drones because they're coming very close very quickly. Oh, they seem to be made of paper, so that's good. They're very fast though. Not a fan of that. Is this one going to be too close? Nope, we can hit it, that's good. Now we can blap all the frigates. Alright, panic over. I'm glad we got rid of these fighters before they got close. No idea what their capabilities were, and I had absolutely no interest in finding out. Yeah, look, it's a radio tower, so that's definitely going to need a data hack. Good, we have fitted the correct module. There's another battle cruiser. Again, none of these guys have bounty, but they are going to drop tags. We're being tracking disrupted, which is a little bit annoying. It's not affecting us too much. And these guys have closed range really quickly. Really quickly. Now we're being heavily tracking disrupted, so we're going to have to actually go to tracking speed script. Okay, now we're being neuted. Now this is sad times. Yeah, we're missing too much. We're going to have to move. Let's just go straight up. Okay, so these diviners are definitely the short range guys. Come on, Bastion, finish. Right, let's reload whilst we wait for Bastion to finish. Bastion is finished. Here we go, micro jump drive, let's go! Let's turn the shield booster off because Cap is not going to be happy with us. That's more like it. And hopefully all these status effects will go away. Well, apparently that one diviner still thinks it's got tracking disruption on us. That's not much fun, so we're going to have to go to optimal range script and try and get rid of these 3 short range guys. And these guys are moving. They've definitely got micro warp drives. The resistances aren't huge, but they're definitely moving at quite a rate of knots. Now I think we've got control. I may take the time to grab all the tags from this mission so we at least can get some money. Because we ain't getting no bounty, that's for sure. I reckon I probably could have just slow-boated to the communications array, hacked it, got the thing and left, but where's the fun in that? Right, 3 more ships. We hope. Possibly reinforcements. These wrecks are spread out all over this pocket. But I think I will take the time off screen and loot the whole field. At least of their tags, if nothing else. It may not just be tags that are in the wrecks. There will be tags in all the wrecks, but some of them might drop some regular loot as well. Not that that's going to be worth picking up. Alright, no more bad guys. Cool. So let's just approach this encryption array and do some hacking. Whether or not more guys appear when we hack it, we'll find out. Ah, perfect range. And we're within range to start tractor beaming stuff towards us. Right, let's do this hack. How difficult is this going to be? Not very, apparently. There's a core right there. There's the logs. I don't think anything else has appeared. As I said, I shall loot the field and I shall come back when that's been done. Alright, some time has passed. I have been out and I've gathered up all the tags and we got another 30 million ISK worth, which is lovely. Not bad. Let's refit the ship before I forget. I don't think... well, I hope we're not going to need the hacking tool again. Let's put the shield boost amp back on. This is the communications logs which the agent wants, so let's speak to the agent and give him what he wants. And there you go. And he says, let me look over these logs. Strange. There's a lot of chatter between Lady Jazira and Lord Dabari, another local slaveholder. Been a lot of money transactions from him too. Although Lord Darabi is a rival of Miyan, there's nothing here that appears sinister. Most likely, Lady Jariza has merely given up on courting Miyan and is trying for the next titled family. Okay, so, what are we doing now? A languishing lord. And the agent says, I have a few contacts in Lord Darabi's territory. Maybe something will turn up with this Jazira connection, but I doubt it. I've learned of a more pressing lead for you. Remember those Amarr ships you ran into? Well, yeah. It seems that one Lord Manic has been shopping around for mercenaries. I'm giving you the meeting location I found whilst innocently perusing Manic's records. There should be a mercenary contact. You're going to find out who they are, and then we are going to wipe them out. I'll have more instructions for you when you reach the site. It is in this system, which is nice. Okay, spy on the meeting between Lord Manic's ship and the mercenary contact. Allow both ships to leave. Aralin, that is Aralin Jick, our agent, will track the mercenary back to its base. Okay, so we're just meant to go there and spy on the meeting. Getting paid 1 million ISK, with another 1.3 if you do it within 4 hours. Let's accept. And undock. I'm not expecting this to be as simple as go there and watch two ships until they fly away from each other. This is, after all, an epic arc.
Warp drive active.
But we'll find out, won't we? Let's turn on all the things. Why do these windows never pop up in the same goddamn location? It says there should be a cloudy asteroid belt nearby. Fly to the centre of the belt next to the crystal asteroid. It should prove a good hiding spot. So that. Okay. It wants me to just head towards this. That's fine. I shall do it very slowly because I have no propulsion module. Okay, we're finally here. An agent says, good, you're in position. Now just wait here for the targets to arrive. Wait for their meeting to end and for both parties to leave. I'll trace the contact's exit vector leading us to their base. Okay. So we just sit here. Then we wait. Oh, here's someone. Here's Lord Manic's ship. Let's have a look. And there's the contact. And we're just hiding here. And we're just still hiding here. One of them's despawned. And the other one's despawned. That's it. That was that mission, was it? Right, okay. Complete remotely. That is the easiest 2.3 million ISK I've ever made. Okay, he says, I've got a lock on the target. I know where he's going. Let's request the mission. And it's in this system, so we'll be going straight there. I'm sending you the mercenaries' coordinates. This should be the base they've been operating out of. Wipe them out. Leave no opportunity to rebuild. Alright. So it's seek and destroy. Again. Eliminate all the mercenaries and destroy their base. So I'm assuming there's a giant base, and I'm assuming that attacking or damaging that base will call in reinforcements. This is going to be good fun. We're getting paid 1 million ISK with another 1.6 if we do it within 6 hours. Let's accept this remotely. Let's go.
Warp drive.
And a little pop-up says, what's this? Brave little capsuleer. You're going to regret poking your nose around here. I don't think so, my friends. Let's see what kind of mercenaries we're dealing with. Is it going to be Sansha? Is it going to be someone else? Don't know. It's actual mercenaries. Okay. So let's just go straight ahead. 100 kilometers. And since these are actual mercenaries, I'm going to reload to phase plasma ammo. Hey, they have cruise missile batteries. That's annoying. Okay, let's stop the ship. Pop Bastion. We'll just kill the frigates. Alright, no tracking disruption or jamming so far, or energy newts. This might be quite a pleasant interlude, this mission. Right, there they go. Let's just get rid of the cruisers, then we'll kill the cruise missiles, and then we'll kill the battleships. Nice. Wow, that's quite a lot of damage. I assume that was all 3 cruise missile towers hitting us at the same time, which is why our shield went down quite a lot. Okay, onto the towers. Let's get rid of them. Oh, lovely. 5,000 on that shot. And that was enough to one-shot it. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Nice squishy targets. Because they're mercenaries, everything is going to drop at least some kind of loot, but as usual, I'm not going to stop and pick it up because these guys are paying bounty. The only things I'll stop to loot are ships that have no bounty and drop tags, because I want to get paid for killing them. Well, these guys are not presenting too much of a problem. No E-War on the field. And they've got pretty poor resistances, which is fine for me and not quite so fine for them. Yeah, we're doing mainly thermal with a bit of kinetic, so we're just smashing through them. One more to go, we think, in this first entrance pocket thing. That cargo can will just be some cruise missiles from the cruise missile batteries. There won't be any special loot. Okay, room 1 done, or room 0.5 done. We'll just approach the gate, wait for Bastion to finish, micro jump drive to the gate, and then wait for the MJD cooldown to finish before we take the gate, because we're probably going to need it again straight away.
Drive
right,
active.
Let's take the gate. And the next pop-up says, "You've gone far enough, Capsuleer." I don't think it's going to work out too well for you, to be honest, my friend. You don't threaten immortal demigods in ships which have had 20 years of constant upgrades, when your little ships have had no upgrades ever. So let's just micro jump drive away from this crowd. And bloop. Away we go. Come to a halt. Pop Bastion. And same as the last pocket, I think we'll just smash the cruisers first and then the cruise missile batteries. Nice. Well, these 3 cruisers that were close. We'll get the cruise missile batteries after that, and then we'll do the other cruisers and then all the battleships. Maybe we'll get reinforcements in this pocket. We'll find out. Makes a nice change to be killing something other than Sansha and Amarr ships, doesn't it? Still no E-War on show from anyone. Not even target painters or anything like that. Then we'll take the battleships in order of distance. Now this one is worth 1 million ISK. And there he goes. And the next one is only worth 300,000, so I'm expecting this to just disappear almost instantly. More or less, a couple of volleys, and the last 2 are worth 800,000 each. Still no reinforcements.
Drive.
Okay, and another pop-up. They're no longer angry, they're now panicked. It says, we've had enough. No amount of money is worth this. Well, I did try to warn you, and you responded by shooting at me, so, you know, on your own heads be it. And we need to destroy this big station thing here, and there's a ball load of missile batteries, so let's just get out of here. Micro jump drive straight up. Wow, okay, we have to destroy that. Now, does this 150k mean it has 150,000 hit points? Probably. Right, let's get rid of the frigates and cruisers first, then all the batteries, then the battleships. Well, we just one-shotted cruisers. Wow. Was not expecting that. I thought that was frigates, but no, it was these crappy little cruisers that were one-shotting. Well, I ain't gonna complain. No more acceleration gates, so this is it. Let's get rid of these cruise missile and heavy missile batteries. Easy DPS to wipe off the field. Yep, it is indeed that massive station we have to destroy. Well, that's fine. Oh, almost one-shotted that gun turret. 2 shots, that's fine. Just one more battleship after this one goes down. There he goes. Unless, of course, there's going to be reinforcements. Never had any reinforcements in this entire mission so far. Maybe attacking the station will generate some. Nope, but killing that guy did. So let's target the cruisers first. We'll just drag the station down here. No, we didn't one-shot that guy, that's for sure. Right, 2 battleships worth 1 million, 2 worth 800,000, so just rearrange them so we kill the 800,000 ones first. I'm assuming they're slightly easier to destroy. Okay, lots more bad guys have spawned in. That's a bit more like it. We like missions with a bit of bite. We'll wipe out one of the 2 remaining battleships from the previous spawn, then we'll demolish all the frigates and cruisers in the new spawn. There's a lot of battleships. There we go. And there he goes. Oh, almost. Then we'll go the Fanties, then the Gigamars. And then the Mammoths last of all. Right, let's reload before we attack this next target. This would be a really good mission if I had a Noctis, but I don't. And as I said before, I'm not looting anything other than Imperial ships for their tags, or any other faction ships we meet. If it's got a bounty, then that's good enough for me. I'm rich enough, I don't have to spend my life looting and salvaging missions, even in epic arcs. Alright, Mr. Gigamar, let's have a go at you. Haven't even started to attack the station yet. Right, I'm going to get rid of this mammoth that is the remnant from the first reinforcement wave, just to get him off the field. Okay, 2 mammoths left. Right, no more reinforcements, unless of course the station is going to generate some. So before we open fire, I'm going to reload. And we'll find out whether or not it actually has 150,000 hit points. How are we missing something that big? Come on, man. I'm not sure our tracking's up to the job. Hey, there we go. 11,977 for a wrecking shot. Lovely. That's what we like to see. And bang! Gone. That has dropped a cargo can. I'm going to go and have a look at that. Very interested to see what is in here. And looks like we can remotely complete this mission. Let's have a look at this cargo can. And zoop. here we are. We'll just target lock it, tractor beam it. Where did this station drop? Yeah, I have seen more impressive explosions in EVE Online. It's... wow! It's dropped a Tech 1 tracking enhancer. Man, this game be trolling, man. Okay, start conversation. Complete remotely. Done it. Says, I wish I was there. Looking at the damage estimates, I bet that gang will never be able to rebuild. Well, you're not wrong there. And before we request the next mission, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. We've been going for around an hour, I think. So it's a good time and a good place to finish this episode. We've done quite a few things. We're still conducting our investigations into who is after the slave-holding lord. We know that the Sansha are after him, and now we've tracked these mercenaries here, and we're trying to work out who put the Sansha onto him. However, the Sansha may have their own agenda. We haven't worked that out yet, but the agent we're talking to at the minute is systematically going through the list of this guy's enemies, and we're eliminating them one at a time. So come back for the next episode, and we'll see where we go next. Until then, do look after yourself, and I will talk to you again very soon.